So when I heard about Amazon letting you use your palm instead of your credit card, at first that sounded kind of awesome that you can walk in without a wallet or whatnot. And then it started to scare me. It's like, this is my body that I'm now giving them. It's not just my plastic. And that makes me uneasy.
Feels invasive, for sure.
Yeah, I don't like it.
Definitely feels invasive.
It does feel invasive, but I mean, this is not unfamiliar territory for Amazon. I think in 2023, they actually were in the middle of, I believe, 2 lawsuits where they had to pay off about 30 M's over some data concerns. So this is not unfamiliar territory for Amazon, and I think that this is only the beginning when it comes to the data privacy concerns, especially when it comes to Amazon Palm.
Yeah, our hands are the least of our privacy concerns at this point.
I originally thought that it's a cool thing too. Like, I'm all for convenience, things getting slightly easier, but like, Jesus, at some point, taking a credit card is now becoming an inconvenience. Like, now I have to leave that home just to use a Palm because it's slightly easier. So at some point, like, we have to draw the line of convenience.
It's like, now you can use your phone to pay. So people carry their phones anyway, or you could use an Apple Watch or whatever. So why do they want to introduce this? I'm just suspicious.
I agree.
But how do you feel about the difference of how they're collecting and using data like your fingerprint on your iPhone or Face ID? It's really a matter of perception of what we're okay with allowing them to have for biometric data.
Well, no, I'm scared about what they could use with that information with my palm. That's what I'm worried about.
It seems ripe for a whole nother level of fraud and identity theft to me.
Absolutely.
Like, it just feels creepy and infringing.
This is a unique print. And what else can they learn from it? I don't know.
What if they placed it at a crime scene? Let's say you had a nefarious actor, right? Anything's possible. I'm not saying it's
Somebody working for Amazon
Somebody
wants
working
to
for
do
Amazon
something.
wants to commit a crime. They use your palm print at the crime scene.
That is really something that they could frame somebody.
That's what I'm saying.
They could frame somebody, and I don't know how that would work scientifically.
But can't they do that with our fingerprints? Everybody here has been fingerprinted at one time or another.
Yeah, but Amazon doesn't have my fingerprints.
It's not a business that has your fingerprints.
I think it's less about the body part, and I think it's more about the principle. How far are we willing to go? First, we were giving our fingerprints with Touch ID. Then we were giving our face scan with Face ID. Now we're giving our palm. How far are we willing to go to be convenience-centric? And if we're willing to give our palm, our face, and our thumbprint...
Our eyes at the airport for security.
Remember the Minority Report where he's like walking around in the mall and it recognizes his eyes and where he's looking, and then it tailors, you know, a commercial or an ad just for him? I don't want that at all.
So why does Amazon want to do this?
The reason they want to collect everybody's data is because our data is worth a lot of money to advertising companies. The best piece of advice I was given is if you have an app that you use for free, you're the product. If you pay for the app, then somebody else is selling a product to you. So it's one or the other, so nothing's free. So if you're not paying for this product of having your hand scanned, then you are the product.
Well, then ultimately, it's up to the consumer, right? Don't go to these stores then.
Yeah, but you know what? Amazon's like a Pac-Man, and at a point, you're not going to be able to do anything without Amazon. And first they eliminate credit cards, and then they say you can't use your phone anymore because they want your palm print. And they say, look, you can only use your palm print. Everybody's got a palm. But what are they doing with that?
And what's going to then happen is a bunch of people are going to wake up in the middle of the night and realize they no longer have a right hand.
Actually, wait a minute.
That just sounds like a fungal infection.
Yeah.